It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Commanding this unit will be the 6'2 quarterback out of BYU. It's Taysom Hill.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Horvath, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a former 7th-round pick out of Mississippi State. It's Tommy Stevens.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Ford. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Stevens to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On 1st down, it's Hill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Hill. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Throwing is Stevens. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Ford. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Stevens. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, Ford. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. On second down, it's Ford. Down right around the 25. Stevens. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On second down now, Horvath, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Horvath. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. On 1st and 10, Stevens. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down, it's Ford. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford to about the 35, second down. On second down now, it's Ford. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 2nd down, it's 4, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stevens. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point up and through, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Hill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. 4. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stevens Throw left side complete. That's Ford. To throw on second down, Stevens. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, Stevens.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and the lead will hold at 10.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now Hill looking to throw on first. It's complete to Watt. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Hill looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now it's Hill. Completes it to Watt. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing again is Hill. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's good.
Forced out to his left. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and goal, Hill to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Ford, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, Stevens. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Ford, and good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Stevens setting up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
Now, I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Hill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now it's Hill off the bootleg. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Hill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And out now come the Seahawks. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
72 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Play action. Here's Stevens. Oh, Metcalf, what a catch.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Forgive the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Ford, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Ford, and he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job, because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Play fake. Hill. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Hill looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Hill. Skirts by him at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Hill. Over the middle, it's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And again, it's Hill.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
On first down, it's Hill. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They do tack on the extra point as well, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Up the middle they go. Ford. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Cowboys down by 8, 70 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. Now it's Hill. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Hill.
A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip.
Last throw here for Hill. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end.